Good evening, folks. Dr. Freedom here with the Times from Dr. News. News from in and around the universe that may or may not affect you on a deep emotional level that can make you go, because a lot of has happened today. A lot of speculation, a lot of nonsense, but there's also a few tidbits of things that could be true. So I want to run with this theory because, okay, apparently someone is saying class has popped up as a possibility is going on Netflix. The thing is this, even if it goes beyond Netflix UK, that's no guarantee that they've picked up the series for a season 2, especially now that we know for a fact, and that's what we're going to go into here in a minute, that Class is going to be doing a series of Big Finish audios with Sophie Aldred and the Daleks apparently making an appearance. And from what I've read, they're going to be appearing in the context of these adventures are taking place within the first series. Now, my theory on why they're doing it is because the ending was so spectacularly stupid that nobody's figured out a way to get around it yet. Because you had the Weeping Angel showing up, which means that's Moffat's characters, and Moffat's gone. So unless you sit down and talk to Moffat, you can't use the Weeping Angels. Then you've got this Board of Governors, which, by the way, here's another thing you got to factor in. The show was under the BBC, but it was, written pretty much by Patrick Ness. The problem is we have to figure out just how much of it did he own. Did he own, because, does he have a say-so in it at all, even though he did bail out before the cancellation notice? So I'm not sure on what his contract was. But here, let me show you. This has hit the net and things have gone crazy. All right, let's go through this, shall we? By the way, this is for Doctor Who magazine that is not even out on Kindle yet. I will not name the source because they don't want to be named. They don't want to be in trouble. So for putting this out, because this is way, way, way ahead of time information. Okay, back to school. Doctor's 2016 spinoff Class is to return in 6 new audio adventures from Big Finish. Now, spread over 2 volumes, these stories find the students of Coal Hill Academy, Charlie the Crier, Ram the Runner, April, Tanya the Hacker that never really hacked much after it, and Matheus, or I'm sorry, I forgot to pronounce his name, sorry, Matheus, I don't know, reunited alongside their unconventional teacher, Miss Quill, played by Catherine Kelly. They find themselves crossing paths with 7th Doctor companion Ace, played by Sophie Aldred, who returns to Coal Hill following her previous visit to the school in 1988's Remembrance of the Daleks. Now, the problem is, once again, let's stop right there. Coal Hill Academy is not the same as Coal Hill School. If I remember right, it's a different location, ain't it? Or it's because they had to shift locations because of a raw thing. But still, I didn't think it was the same buildings. Ah, well. Tidbit, huh? I'm going to be a little nitpicker. Stories in the first volume are Gifted by Roy Gill, Life Experience by Jenny Colgan, Tell Me You Love Me by Scott Hancock, and in Volume 2 will contain Everyone Loves Reagan by Tom Foley, Now You Know by Tim Lang, and In Remembrance by Guy Adams. Now, director and producer Scott Hancock said, quote, "We had a great deal of fun reuniting the original cast for the audio series, telling brand new stories set within the TV run whilst tackling a host of alien menaces. I couldn't resist thinking up to the Doctor universe. Bringing Ace and the Daleks into the world of Class has been an absolute treat. And for full authenticity, we're lucky to have series composer Blair Mowat return to this world of Class as well. The 2 volumes of Class, the audio adventures, will be released in August of this year. They are available to pre-order now, each price £23 on CD, £18 on download from BigFinish.com. So this is a big, fat, freaking exclusive. So I don't know if they're actually available yet because this wasn't supposed to be out till a few days from now, I think. So here's the thing that's hitting me right in the nuts. And I'm talking, this is as if, name your favorite punter. And he has just ran up and knocked me into the end zone, right between the legs. I'm talking right in the kakinkis. Whatever. I'm talking right in the kershnikis. Here's the thing. Why didn't they do something like this when the damn show was on television? Sophie Aldred would have been more than happy to appear. But no, we had to do it Patrick Ness way, and look at how well that worked out. But on the same thing, I think BBC was on a mission to torpedo this show anyway, because they put it in a Monday night time slot. We're talking the ultimate death slot, if I remember correctly. and they were airing 2 episodes at a time, which means the second episode wasn't done till like sometime early in the morning. It's like, dude, it's like, who's going to watch it on Monday night, especially that late? So, so it was a whole debacle. But the thing is, as we said, we reviewed Class here on the Omega Files. We went through each episode. We gave them each their own fair shake. And with the exception of 1 or 2 past that point, after Night Visiting, it went to hell. It really did. And then you had the killer climactic ending with the Weeping. It turns out it was the Weeping Angels put a fake alien board of governors in charge of a London private school and some diabolical plot to do what? And why would the Weeping Angels need any damn body, let alone a bunch of fake school teachers? I don't get it. Like I said, and to me, it was one of the most moronic Deus Ex Machina series, cliffhangers, all the way since, okay, how many Trekkies we got in the audience? Trek Next Generation. This was the worst damn thing since Time's Arrow. And you know what I'm talking about. Remember that little cliffhanger, Time's Arrow? Yeah, it was shit one. Oh, yeah. So just to give you a little Trekkie knowledge there. So, okay, now I'm cutting this one off at this point, and you might not be able to see it too well. Now, somebody tweeted this out earlier today. Now, the tweet has since been removed, but I'm leaving the names off the top. You know, if you go to you'll just go to the Dr. Freedom page and there will be. Because, all right. Series 11, first of 2 trailers coming out in the next 2 weeks, will premiere in mid-October. Me and my friend saw it earlier this month as the blah, blah, blah is my blah, blah, blah's relative. He actually named the person and the relation they were. And it's like, I even told him, guys, that's a bad idea because they do track people online. They've been known to do it. So, okay. This is what I'm getting in right now. This is straight from Connor. Connor is saying that the finale is the Christmas special. It's Saturday night at consistent times. TARDIS interior isn't shown in the trailer, though includes big character return spoiler, and the trailer is 25 seconds long, and I'm not sure where he got that from. So there's news literally flying out as fast as we can put it out right now, okay? Now, I want to give you a couple reminders while I'm here. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, also, someone's claiming there's going to be a cat in the TARDIS. That's not new news. We heard about that like a few months ago, and I think that was George Baker mentioned something about that like a few months back. And the thing is, we don't know if that's true or not. Now, normally George don't throw out bullshit. So unless somebody's misleading him, maybe it is going to happen. So keep your eye out for a cat. All right. Welcome, Jodie. Send a welcome video to the please. Now, I've put this up before, but I just want to remind you, if you want to do this, you have to do this by, all right, the deadline for submissions is June 8th. So if you want to do this, you got a couple weeks to go. I just wanted to throw it out there as a reminder. All right. Moving on. Now, once again, Doctor Who fans are complaining about the 230-pound price tag for a mug and a selfie with Chris Eccleston. Now, this has been updated to add a few tidbits here and there, such as other signings and other things like that. The cost of a selfie alone with Eccleston costs up to 85 pounds. And it's getting crazy. Matter of fact, there was a con I was going to go to here, and I'm going to leave this for you because they updated it with some small little details here and there. Nothing big, but, you know. All right, this is the curse of season 12. I got a kick out of it because there was just so many wackety things that happened in and around that production that it almost seemed like that scene was cursed. So I'm throwing that in for you. Go ahead and watch that. Doctor's Underrated Villain of the Week, the Mire, and is over on geek.com. I actually liked the Mire's design. I thought it was pretty cool. They're almost like, you know, really killer power armors. I did love the design of them, the look of them. But the creature inside was just like something right out of Hellraiser, man. Okay, now the reason I'm throwing this on is because the trailer is out for Christopher Robin. Now, if you look closely in it, allegedly the rabbit is in it, but the character of Rabbit is being played by Peter Capaldi, but I don't think he has any voice part in the trailer. But still, if you're in the whole poo thing and all that, you know, here's a thing, you know, take you back to your childhood at the same time. I just thought I'd throw it in there because Peter Capaldi is in it. So, once again, we've been hearing like crazy stuff going on today that allegedly the final episode of this season is going to line up with being Christmas, which kind of sucks. All right, so like I said, let's wait. We'll sit back and find out now. What he did say is that the first of the 2 trailers is coming out in 2 weeks. It's going to be 25 seconds. It sounds like it's going to be a teaser. But the thing is, that does happen to coincide with when the World Cup tournament begins this year, which is June 14th. Now, the following weekend is going to be the Saturday the 19th. Could it be they'll wait till that Saturday to get the biggest viewing audience? Or will they throw it out on Monday, the premiere day? But also the second trailer, no surprise there, is going to be San Diego Comic-Con. So, and that'll be the big trailer. Now, hopefully what they'll do is they'll air it there first. And sometimes what they'll do is the following, like a couple hours later, they'll put it out on YouTube or on the internet after that. Because I really hope we don't get a repeat of Trailergate. Now, folks, like I said, things are just flying in like mad right now. So I'm going to sit down tonight. I'm going to collate, put shit together, try to sort the wheat from the chaff and that shit from the pepper, and hopefully get something coherent put together for you. So, it's just, the thing is this, we have to be very careful because it's been like a couple of weeks since we had any really solid news on Series 11. And everybody is so eager right now to get their hands on the scoop and get their hands on, something factual that's going on and has to do with Series 11, that they tend to get a little excited and then assume everything they're hearing is true. Like I said, there has been no confirmation that Class has been picked up by Netflix. There's been no confirmation that Season 2 is going to air on Netflix. Not to mention, why would Netflix go out and buy Class when they have their own hit sci-fi shows coming out? Hell, they got one coming out that's done by George R.R. Martin, if I remember right. It's like, why would they do it? Because then you got to do, let's just say, if you want to avoid any imperial entanglement, so to speak, because then you got to, get in the bed with the BBC when you could just go out and produce your own and not have to worry about rights issues. But I don't know. So once again, keep your eyes open, keep your ears peeled, and keep your hands upon the wheel, because I think this is going to be a wild week of speculation, rumor, and run-amok, runabout rumors. Take care, ta-ta. Enjoy the rest of your Memorial Day, whatever left there is of it. And that's right, over across the pond, they're doing a bank holiday, but it's over with them right now as recording. Enough of my rambling. Get on out of here. Good night.